This is the reading of the Testimony Performance Challenge for week number 8. Question. Could you state your name for the record? Question mark. Answer. My name is Susan Duncan, period. Question. How old are you, comma, Ms. Duncan? Question mark. Answer. I am 40 years old, period. Question. Where do you live, comma, Ms. Duncan? Question mark. Answer. I live here in the city, period. Question. How long have you lived in this city? Question mark. Answer. I have been here almost 20 years, period. Question. We are here to talk about an accident that you were involved in, period. Do you remember about what time of day this accident happened? Question mark. Answer. I know it was not dark, period. I think it was around 7 p.m. period. Question. Was that around 7 in the morning or evening? Question mark. Answer. It was in the evening, period. Question. So it was not dark at the time of the accident? Question mark. Answer. No, comma, it had not turned dark yet, period. Question. Do you recall what you did on the day of this accident before it happened? Question mark. Answer. I do not understand the question, period. I am not sure what you mean, period. Question. Do you remember the things that you did that day before the accident happened, period? Could you tell us where you were or who you saw or what you did? Question mark. Answer. I was in the car with her right before the accident, period. Question. Well, comma, I mean on the day of the accident, comma, what did you do that day before the accident occurred? Question mark. Answer. I was staying around the house and doing some cooking before she came to pick me up, period. Question. About what time did Ms. Clark pick you up that day? Question mark. It was in the afternoon sometime, period. I don't know the exact time, period. Question. And she was driving her car at the time? Semicolon. Is that correct? Question mark. Answer. That is correct. Question. And she picked you up at your home? Question mark. Answer. Yes, comma, sir, comma, she came to my house to pick me up, period. Question. Where did the two of you go right after she picked you up? Question mark. Answer. We went to Baker, period. Question. When you got to Baker, comma, where did you go? Question mark. Answer. We went to my mother's house, period. Question. Could you tell us how long you stayed at your mother's house? Question mark. Answer. We stayed there most of the afternoon until we got ready to come back home, period. Question. So from the time you both left your mother's house, comma, she drove directly to where the accident occurred? Question mark. Answer. Yes, comma, I think so, period. Question. Are you sure that you didn't stop somewhere along the way? Question mark. Answer. No, comma, we did not stop anywhere, period. Question. Please describe for me what happened as you were coming to that intersection, ? Answer, well, we were driving down the road, and before we got to the light, the light changed to yellow, period. Question, how far back from the light were you at the time that you saw the light change to yellow, ? Answer, I don't really know, period. Very soon after that, it turned red, and we stopped and sat there and waited until it changed to green, period. Question, could you tell us more, ? Answer, so when it changed to green, we started going across the intersection, period. That is when we were hit, period. Question, let's go through this one thing at a time, period. Is there a turn signal that is facing you as you are at that intersection, from the direction you were approaching, ? Answer, no, there is not a turn signal, period. Question, do you know that intersection very well, ? Answer, yes, I do, period. I go through it on a regular basis, period. Question, how often would you say you go through that intersection, ? Answer, I would say almost on a daily basis, period. When I come out from my house, you have to go through that intersection to go to the other parts of town, period. Question, about how fast do you think Ms. Clark was driving right before the impact took place, ? Answer, I would say not very fast because we had just started from a red light, period. Question, about how fast was the other vehicle traveling, the van that hit you, ? Answer, I would have no idea, period. Question, you have no idea of its speed, ? Answer, no, I don't have any idea how fast he was going, period. Question, I am not trying to pick on you, but you do need to try to speak up, period. The court reporter is having a hard time hearing you, period. Answer, okay, period. I'm sorry, period. Question, from which direction was the van coming, ? Was he coming from your left or from your right as you went through the intersection, ? Answer, he was coming from the right, period. Question, from your right, ? Are you sure about that, ? Answer, let me see, period. I got hit on my side of the car, so it would have to be from the right side, period. Question, did you see the van at any time before he hit you, ? Answer, I don't know where the van came from, period. Miss Clark looked both ways before she entered the intersection, period. It was only when we got halfway across that we got hit, period. Question, so you never saw the vehicle before it hit you, ? Answer, that is correct, sir, period. Question, were you the first car in line at the intersection where you were stopped for the red light, ? Answer, no, period. There was another car and a motorcycle right in front of us, period. Question, I notice that there are 2 witnesses listed on the police report, period. Did these 2 people come out and talk to you at the scene of the accident? Question mark. Answer. Yes, period. The one lady, comma, if she had not been able to stop, comma, our car would have hit her, period. Question. What about the man who is shown as a witness? Question mark. Do you know where he was? Question mark. Answer. He was on the other side, comma, I guess. I don't really know, period. He came up to the car to check on us to see if we were okay, period. I think I remember him giving me his name, period. He saw the accident happen, period. Question. And both of these people came up and gave you their names, semicolon. Is that correct? Question mark. Answer. Yes, comma, sir, comma, they did, period. Question. And then they, comma, I assume, comma, talked to the police officer when he got to the scene of the accident? Question mark. Answer. Yes, period. I saw both of them talking to the police officer, period. Question. Did you ever talk to the driver of the van? Question mark. Answer. No, comma, I never did, period. Question. It seems like the lady who was driving the van also had a passenger with her, semicolon. Is that correct? Question mark. Answer. She actually had 2 small children with her, period. Question. So no one from that van came over to talk to you? Question mark. Answer. No, comma, they sure didn't, period. They did not come over to our car at all, period. Question. Now, comma, you know that at the time of the accident, comma, the other driver told the police officer that she had a green light, comma, right? Question mark. Answer. Well, I did not know what she said to the police officer, period. Question. Have you seen a copy of the police report? Question mark. Answer. Yes, comma, I have, period. Question. Did you see in the report that she claimed to have had the green light? Question mark. Answer. Yes, comma, sir, period. I do remember reading that, period. Question. When you or Ms. Clark were you or Ms. Clark hurt as a result of this accident? Question mark. Answer. We both had back and neck injuries, but nothing was broken, period.